Your back had to check food. Man, I could really go for a food. Had salad last night. It wasn't even like a great salad. I'm out of croutons. So it was just like salad with like salt, pepper, and garlic powder on it. Like fairly weak sauce, but you know, wasn't too bad. We've been eating a lot of salad lately, which is good because I am tremendously fat. Not tremendously fat. I'm a chubby guy. And of course, like my set of desk cookies and desk candy and desk jerky, they don't help the fact. Huggable. I am decently huggable. I'll tell you though, my kids got so much heavier so quickly. Like I'm used to like giving my kids like rides up on my shoulders. And it wasn't too long ago when I wasn't able to do that with my son anymore. I'm like, this is too much. I think my daughter just hit that. I think they both crossed like the 50-pound mark. And like, I can do it, but you know, my back's gonna hurt afterwards. Now, if my kids need to get somewhere, I just have to caber toss them. Wait, did I just hurt my own feelings? Let me adjust that. I mean, like, I am what I am. I don't think anyone's gonna really hurt my feelings too much. Life just got weird at some point. Like, I used to be just absolutely gorgeous. I weighed like 150 pounds. I had abs, like hardly any body fat. I had my hair chemically straightened so I looked like a cool emo kid. You know, the cool emo kids that everyone's talking about. I was absolutely gorgeous. But then I quit like my physically demanding job and got something a little more aligned with my career. I started like programming. And I moved closer to work. And so instead of like riding my bike for an hour and a half each day to go to my physically demanding job, I did not that. But like my calorie intake didn't change very much. When you quit your physically demanding job, you got a gym membership. I do have a gym membership. I'm not using it enough. Like, it just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day. Like, I went to college. I got my big money degree. I got the big money job, theoretically. But even the big money job is like struggling to, fighting tooth and nail to pay me like as little as possible. And I'm like, you can't pay me less than this. Like, you don't cover my student loan payments if you do. And so like I always have to have like some kind of weird get rich quick scheme on the side, you know, like streaming. And, you know, you balance that with trying to raise a couple of kids and maintaining your actual full-time job. Really hard to work the gym in there. But when I did have time, like when I was single, I did go to the gym regularly, and that was actually kind of nice. I lost 70 pounds. Of course, I gained 80 after I got married, but losing those 70 pounds helped me get to the getting married part. It was really nice too. Like, I didn't even do like any fad diets. Everybody was like doing keto at that time. And it was, they looked so unhealthy. Like, you ever see people who just like look sick but they're not? Like, this guy was like, oh, keto's so great, I can eat as much bacon as I want. I'm like, so what have you eaten like this week? And he's like, just nothing but bacon. I'm like, well, that explains your face. The like overwhelming sadness and meat sweats. Those are some pretty thick bags under your eyes. Like, you don't look good. And then for me, it was just like, I counted calories. I was like, okay, I spend this many calories in a day, so I should eat less than that. And then I did. And then I lost tons of weight. I also went to the gym regularly. It wasn't even that bad. It was like 3 times a week. Do workout A, then workout B, then workout A again. It was mostly weightlifting. I also did a lot of swimming because I was like, I want to do cardio, but I want to do cardio that doesn't suck. Something about that drives people crazy. You don't need fads, you just need to find out the right amount of calories and stick to it, like 100%. Like, everybody wants like the secret sauce. But like at this point, the secret sauce is just doing the thing people told you to do like 30 years ago. Like, it's almost so out of fashion at this point to like suggest counting calories that suggesting counting calories might be like the next hottest fad. Like, try my new ancient diet technique passed down for generations. It's calories, man. It's calories in, calories out. Obviously. It's been that the entire time. Buy my book, $39.95. Gotta check periodically to see if an egg landed in my inventory, because I'm definitely gonna miss it when it does. Eat fad diets with this one simple trick. Doctors hate him. Mostly because they gave him this exact advice 30 years ago and he didn't do it then. Bye, gotta eat. Be sure to count everything you eat. Bye, Iris. Have a lovely lunch. I know you live in Europe, so you probably don't have to count calories. But you'll never know the joy of high fructose corn syrup. Sneaking into everything you eat. It's getting to the point where I can taste the corn syrup and ketchup. Hey, I can see Maplewood from here. Is that the Maplewood? It's clearly an oak tree. I mean, I know I'm getting older. I need to, like, maintain my weight. Or I need to drastically decrease my weight. I just don't see how it's gonna happen. Like, I feel like I have to give something up to make it happen. Not willing to give up video games. I could be a worse dad. It's always an option. Plant a garden and teach the kids how to care for that? I tried that. We grew carrots the size of almonds. We got watermelons that were like the size of baseballs, and they were actually kind of perfect. Oh shit, yeah, be a worse dad? I mean, like, would be a huge relief. I'm very proud of my kids. My daughter started reading. She was fighting it for as long as she possibly could. My daughter will listen to you, but then, like, decide what's important. Like, she definitely heard you talk, but, like, you're like, listen, girl, you gotta read. You can't do anything in life without reading. It just gets so much harder. It'll help you with everything you do. And she'll be like, I don't think it's that important. And then, like, she gets to, like, first grade and they're like, okay, read this word. She's like, oh no, now I gotta read. And you just need to, like, magically get to the part, like, where reading's not so difficult. And now she loves it. Now I can't stop her. Thank you for your input, Father. I'll take it into advisement. Now feed me tater tots. She prefers ranch dressing. Like, any food that she can smother in ranch, then suck the ranch off of, and then throw away the food. That's her favorite food. Like I said, we had salad yesterday. I'm like, you know what? You haven't been eating much lately, so let's just smother this in ranch. I gave her like 3 leaves. She threw away 3 leaves. But she was definitely very full at the end of it. We're such a healthy family. Meanwhile, my son, in like a rebellious phase, taught himself how to read so he could stay up all night and like read a bunch of violent graphic novels. Which I'm on board with. I'm like, if you read anything, like, that's fair game. Like, I'll get you Game of Thrones if you want. I'll get you 50 Shades of Grey. I don't care. Just read. And he did. Now he reads at like an 8th grade level in 2nd grade. He is reading like really adult themed content though. Like not like naughty or sexy content, but like violent content. Like he got in trouble the other day and he was like, do what you want to me, just don't hurt my sister. And I'm like, why would I hurt your sister? I'm not a supervillain. I am not going to hurt your family to like get back at you. This is a concept you should not be aware of. But like now his mind goes to places like that. Like this is what adults do to torment people. So anyway, I've ruined both my kids, is what I'm trying to say here. One drinks ranch by the gallon and the other has some pretty messed up ideas on like what it means to be human. He's reading mangas or something. So he's read Lord of the Rings, he's read some like Star Wars novels. He's reading a bunch of Marvel graphic novels. He started reading Lord of the Flies. I don't know if he's gotten through that one. That one's pretty messed up for a kid to read. I don't feel comfortable reading the Lord of the Flies. It was so funny, like, he was just... I've got so many books. Your kid reads Lord of the Rings in 2nd grade, he does read Lord of the Rings in the 2nd grade. You would suggest a Wheel of Time, fairly clean, and a really long series. Yeah. The thing is, like, my son also craves the violence. And so, like, he was going through like the books on our bookshelf and he was like, Lord of the Flies, what's that about? And I'm like, it's a terrible book. You don't want to read that. He's like, what's it about? I'm like, some kids get trapped on an island and they're trying to survive. And then he's like Minecraft? I'm like, yeah, like Minecraft, except, horrible atrocities and things like that. And he's like, oh. And then like he picked it up immediately and started reading it. And I'm like, oh no. Read the Hardy Boys series. Those had quite a bit of action. Interesting. Basically Nancy Drews. I read Encyclopedia Brown. I wasn't much into like the mystery novels. I really liked Encyclopedia Brown though. There's a scene where an entire army gets turned into Gibbs and that's one of the best parts. There's violence. When he says clean, he's skipping the blood. There's a scene where an entire army gets turned into Gibbs. It's one of the best parts. And Wheel of Time? I mean, I've heard good things about the Wheel of Time. I recently showed my son like the Lord of the Rings movies. And he kept like talking to me like everything was news. He was like, did you know elves are like this and dwarves are like this? I'm like, yeah, for hundreds of years. And maybe not hundreds of years, but like, you're not introducing me to the fantasy races, kid. I've been playing video games since, before you were born. I've dungeoned a few dragons. I've long since been friends of the eagle kind. The Discworld series? I don't know much about the Discworld series. I get him to read Dune, then we could watch the movie together. That could be the reward for watching horrible or reading books. Or you read the book, we'll see the movie, and then complain about it. I could get him into like Harry Potter. My wife does so my wife is very, very, very religious. And like to the point where she does concern herself about like you know, occult practices. Like a friend gave us a Harry Potter spell book, and she was like, hide that from the kids. I don't want the kids attempting magic. I was like, all right. That's fair. I mean, like, I'm not gonna attack her for her beliefs. I know she's not gonna... I know magic ain't... Yeah, ain't. Can't say ain't. And try to appear like a smart guy. I know magic isn't real. Have I gotten an egg yet? No, I have not gotten an egg yet. And I'm about due. Give me an egg. Very next scoop. Nope, no egg. Give him the Dresden Files? Urban Wizardry? That does sound fun. I've actually really wanted like an urban vampire game. I'm trying to think of like the last one where that happened. It was like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, right? Bloodlines 2 is supposed to come out in October. Because like I've been looking at that one on my wish list since it was announced 100,000 years ago. I expect it to be a huge disaster. Kind of like I expected to have a release like Cyberpunk. I expect it to be terrible. The worst thing is, like, people might be expecting it to be, you know, like the first Bloodlines game. Which they're going to be very disappointed. Like, the thing is, like, the potential for fun is there. Like, it might be a fun game. But if you expect it to be like other fun game, that's where you'll find the disappointment at. Like, I think there was one point where people were like calling it a dead game and like claiming like development had been abandoned, and they're like, no, join our Discord, we talk about it regularly. I get so tired of joining Discords. Like, I get it. That's where like the passionate people go to like be engaged. That's where the super fans go. But like, man, everybody's got a Discord and it's too much. It's like signing up to get text messages regularly or like mailing lists. You got an egg. You got an egg? Were you digging sand this entire time too? Congrats on your egg. Tell me what color Lucille you get. But the bloodline? Yeah. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Where's that swan song? Can't even keep track. Let me head to the Steam page. Bloodline. Vampire the Masquerade R Bloodlines TM 2. Yeah, that's supposed to be out in October. And I believe him. I think that game might have been announced like 7 years ago, like pre-pandemic. And so, honestly, like, if the development studio hasn't been shut down and fired over that period of time, like, the game must actually look a little promising, right? Because if, like, the bankrollers looked at that game and saw that it was garbage this entire time, they would have canceled it, surely. But maybe they're only looking at the wish list? Who knows? Oh, different game than you were thinking of? There's... I think they released a few games with, like, that license. Like, there was Blood Hunt, which was, like, the Vampire Battle Royale, which I think just failed because it's a Battle Royale. It actually looked pretty fun. If I was gonna get into the Battle Royales, like, that might be one of the ones I chose. You hope you meant to time that with my stream's Discord ad? Yeah, that was a manual action by me. I thought it would be funny.